Good morning, good evening, good time of day, wherever you are. So it's currently Wednesday morning. It is very, very sunny outside. I'm back on the phone today because it's a bit easier to film on. The reason, though, that the Drayton Manor vlog was out of focus and sometimes a bit dark in places is because I hadn't actually set the camera to autofocus when I thought I had. So it was on some picture setting for motion, but obviously that's no good when you're filming videos. So that's partly why it was all screwed up. But the phone is a bit easier to do it on sometimes, especially when I'm just going to be in the house most of the day. Got quite a bit to do today. We're going to sort out the boys' room. We're going to do some of the gardening because it is such a nice day. It's a shame that Roxy has work tonight, but we are having a barbecue tomorrow, hopefully. But going to enjoy the weather while it lasts because it's Britain. It doesn't last very long. And I also need to go for a run today. I need to have a bath. I need to ring up the crisis team, which if you don't know about is to do with the whole mental health situation. You can check out my latest video on my main channel. Again, the support on that, by the way, has been incredible. I was not expecting that response. I was actually really worried when I put the video out, the sort of response it might get, but I'm blown away by the response you guys have shown and the support you guys have shown, so I can't thank you enough for that. But again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, link is down below for that video. But yeah, let's crack on with the day.
So I should probably point out my hair doesn't normally look like this. It is bed hair. I am going to wash my hair. It's not, I don't go out every day with hair looking like this, but I think I've come to the conclusion that my partner is trying to burn me because she ran this bath and I got in it. And oh boy, was it hot. I don't know if she has some association with, I don't know, people that can set themselves on fire and not burn themselves or something, but I don't know how she sits in this temperature. But I do know where all the gas now goes because obviously gas is used to make the hot water. I know where all that money's going, but I think she's actually trying to burn me by running this bath because I got in and seriously I had to jump straight back out and run the cold tap and unplug the plug to let some of the hot water out first because I'm not that type of person that can just sit in water that feels like my skin is just about to peel off. I don't know if there are other people out there like that, but I'm certainly not one of those people, and I'm not going to become one of those people because it really hurts and it's really expensive to have that. You know, that hot bath all the time, that's really expensive. But she did run bubbles, she put bubbles in, which means she's either used the children's shampoo or the Radox Muscle Soak, which I bought her for Christmas and have probably used more than her. But hey, bubbles! I just leave it like that, and you can't get in or out. I've made a den. You have to crawl under this. I mean, this is the most unsafe den in the world. So, had I emptied this the other day, that cot would have gotten a lot easier. We're at a point in our life where we don't have much money and we haven't got dinner sorted for tonight. So I've just searched, I don't know if you can see that, I've just searched through our McDonald's free food stickers to claw out 2 McFlurries, 2 lots of chicken nuggets and 2 drinks because we need to eat today and free food is, well, why not have free food? And I've put, I don't know again if you can see that, but I've put some onion rings and chips in the freezer that we had left over. So dinner is sorted for tonight because yesterday we were meant to have some rustic lamb stew thing, but I forgot to buy the lamb. So we had the Greek lamb pasta melt, which is a different type of lamb. It was lamb mince, but it means that there was no dinner for today, and we have all these, and I really want a McDonald's, so I was like, you know what would be a good idea to do that. The only issue is they must have changed the rules or something because you're not allowed to this is ridiculous, but you're not allowed to use more than one at once per restaurant per 4 hours. So we're going to go to 3 different McDonald's to get all of these. We're going to get the food first because we can warm the nuggets up, then we're going to get the drinks, then we're going to get the ice cream, then we're going to come home, warm up the chips and onion rings again and eat it all. Probably not going to taste the best given it'll be microwave, but it's free food. It's going to be fun to try and raid 3 different McDonald's for free food. Hopefully it'll work, unless they start moving all the staff around, it should work, but I'll let you guys know if it does. But I'm pretty sure you can't use them all now just in one restaurant, which is ridiculous. Because it's what we did last year. We went and we got loads of just free food from the same restaurant, and I think they've made you stop doing that now. So we'll see how we go. Roxy's moaning at me because I ate her ice cream the other day because it had been sat in there for about. She's so grumpy right now. I was sat in there for about a week or 2, and I said to her, if you don't eat this soon, I'm going to eat it. Anyway,
it was a McFlurry. But basically, the whole McDonald's thing kind of worked. However, they tried to tell Roxy that you can't get a cream egg or a caramel McFlurry with the promotion one, and we're like, pretty sure you can, because we've done it enough times. And then I go and do it on the big self-checkout-y thing, and it works. Oh God, there's a bee. And it worked perfectly fine. So I don't really know why she was telling Roxy that, but she got the one she wanted in the end anyway. We got the nuggets, we got the chips and onion rings, obviously, from home, and we got the McFlurries. However, one of the McDonald's we went to go and get the drink, well, we were going to go to that one to get, holy mother, there's a massive bee. The one we were going to go to for the drink or whatever was shut. It's being refurbished, so we just have water, or in Roxy's case she's having milk with her McDonald's, which is a weird combination. But finally we can enjoy our new garden furniture that we bought about 2 months ago or so. And there is a ginormous bee right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but oh my word, I really don't want to. You know what? I've changed my mind. I might go and sit indoors instead. I don't feel safe with that thing flying around. Last year we went to Pets at Home and bought a rabbit, sort of out of the blue, because Roxy wanted one. Even though we have a lizard, she wanted a rabbit. And we had dogs at the time as well. But he's massive, so when the fire happened and stuff, we couldn't take the rabbit with us. So the rabbit went to Roxy's nan's, came back, and he's like the size of a small dog. It's ridiculous how big this thing is now. Like, we used to have rabbits before, me and my family, and they didn't get that big. Like, he's honestly, he's massive. But he doesn't get out very often, just because it's normally quite wet and not very nice. But he seems to be enjoying his time out at the moment, although he does seem to just be staying pretty much where he is. His name, though, is we couldn't come up with a decent name. So, because we refer to everything pretty much as, come on buddy, come on, like with the dogs and stuff, even though they weren't called Buddy. Excuse me, she's locking me out. Even though they weren't, like, obviously called Buddy, we couldn't think of a name. So when we were in the car coming back from Pets at Home with the rabbit, I just said to Roxy, oh, why don't we just call him Buddy then? And now his name's Buddy. We did have fish at one point as well. What were they called? Bob and something, but I don't know where she's got. Bob and what? Bert, wasn't it? Bob and Bert, I think. But they died like a day or two after we got them. And they went to our neighbours because, again, of the fire, but our neighbour failed to tell us for much time at all. She's clapping like a seal. That's my one. There's yours. Oh, look at that. She shuts mine around, but delicate with hers. But yeah, they died like pretty quickly, and our neighbour didn't tell us for a while, which is yeah, it is what it is. Right, time to do some gardening on this lovely day. So I'm now going to annoy all the neighbours. Apparently, one of the neighbours not moaned at Roxy, but asked to turn the sound bar down the other day because it was too loud with the bass on. I appreciate the bass is very loud, to be fair. Buddy's back in his hutch. I'm going to crack on and this garden. I don't know if you guys can see that. This garden, this all needs to go basically, and that's nearly full. So I don't know how I'm going to do it, because that ain't all getting in there, and there used to be a tyre as well, which is just, it's ridiculous, this garden. If you're wondering what the noise is, Roxy's tidying up some rubbish. But yeah, let's crack on. So Alexa, play me some summer music.
Summer House from Spotify.
That will do, I suppose. Whatever this is, let's crack on and do some gardening. Just finish up doing the gardening, as in there's no more room now in our big yellow hippo bag. As you see, it's kind of overflowing, but I'm hoping by the time they come and pull it, it'll like sort of fall in. But I started clearing up. There was like a mound of dirt sort of out there. I started clearing that up. I've done another stump. Their backbreaker's taken these bush stumps out, but once they're gone, and it's going to look nice. I've done the tyre for the boys as well. It's not filled with dirt, but we're going to fill it with dirt. We're going to put like some wooden fencing little things around it, and then have dirt in all the corners as well, and have like plants and things for them to water and grow and stuff. Roxy's done all of upstairs in terms of hoovering, sorting the boys' room out. Oh look, they've even got a little I mean, the boys' room, might I add, will not stay looking this tidy.
But just here you go. Nice little table there. There's clothes in there. One of these, I think, clothes in that one and toys in that one. Because Kylan's still a bit too big for some of the clothes we got him that we've been given. All of Benji and Kylan's toys down there. There's a spare bed here because it needs fixing, and then Kylan will eventually go in it. Man, it's tiring just walking up those stairs on a hot day when you've been doing loads of stuff, but so far looking pretty good everywhere. So yeah, it's been a busy day, not quite finished. I need to now pay for the hippo bag to be collected, because until that thing goes, there's nothing more we can do. Oh my god, I've never seen our bedroom this tidy in my... That's the door, not me or Roxy. We're not having an argument. It's for the fact the windows are open. This one needs tidying up still. Most of that's my stuff. But wow, it just looks nicer in here now. It's weird. There's no cot. That's Roxy's photography stuff, but there's no cot. It's really weird. You nearly smacked me in the face with the door. Now that would have been good for views, but not good for my face. So recently, well, at the start of this year, I started going running a lot. This is what I do right now, is I'm running, but it's so hot. It's the first time I've brought water with me since I've been running. I don't know if you guys can hear me very well because it's really windy up here. What I often do is I'll stop on the bridge if I go this route, take a photo. It's nice to have a photo with my run. It's so very windy up here right now, and because it's so warm and sunny, it's a lot more tiring than usual. But where things sort of happened in the last week or two, you know, in reference to being entertained and things like that, I missed some of my runs. I aim to go 5 days a week, but I aim to go in the week, and I missed some of them in the week, but I made up for them by going either on Saturday or the Sunday, or in certain cases both days. But it's nice sometimes just to stop for a minute, chill. There's a nice little lake down there. Over that way, there's like this fire brigade training place, and I've passed it before and was so near to ringing the fire brigade, saying, oh, there's this house on fire, and then I remembered it's where they do the training for the fire brigade. But sweating a lot. It's so windy up here, so I don't know if you guys can hear me properly, but I guess I'm going to carry on because home is about 5 to 7 minutes away from here, so it's not too far, and then I'm done for the day. And well, just thank God that I'm done for the day because it's so warm today. Just got home from the run, really tired, really red. I probably look like a tomato, but it's annoying because like when you take water around, however cold it is, even when I used to live up in Stourport, and we had the like American fridge freezer style things, and you can dispense water straight from it, the water just goes so warm so fast, so you're just drinking like lukewarm water. It's disgusting, but it is what it is. I'm so tired now, but it was worth it. It's always worth it doing the run. And yesterday I went for one, and it was a productive run. I went to get ketchup from Lidl, and I only really went and did that because of Roxy. You didn't tell me to buy ketchup, but she motivated me to actually do it. She was like, oh, make sure you go for your long run because you'll feel better about it afterwards. And I mean, I got ketchup, but it was a tough run yesterday anyway, just because I'm not used to carrying something in my hand. Like, this has got a handle obviously, so it's a bit easier, but I'm so warm right now. I'm sweating, it's disgusting, but it's done. The run is done, the gardening's done for today, most of the housework's done for today. It's just done. We're done. We're good. We're finished. It's done. Everything is just done. Don't get me wrong, having animals is great and everything, having pets is awesome, but we have a rabbit, which Roxy mostly deals with because she kind of wanted it for the boys, as I explained earlier. And the deal when we got the rabbit, I made sure was, you clean the rabbit out, you feed the rabbit, because I'm not a fan of doing it. I'll do it if I need to, but I'm not a huge fan. Anyway, we also have a lizard, a bearded dragon, and I didn't used to like the bearded dragon because they're weird. Like, they're these strange, like, dinosaur-like creatures, and they're kind of creepy. But if you don't like them either, look away now because I'm about to show you the lizard. But basically her name's Ebony, and Roxy absolutely loves Ebony. And the downside to having a lizard, firstly, she's made a lot of mess and needs cleaning out. But secondly, is they eat mealworms, live mealworms, and she loves them. She won't really eat dead ones, but they're live, they're alive, and it's, well, they're moving around and everything, and if you drop them and stuff, then you've got mealworms all over the place, which is disgusting. But as she's probably just staring at me, she's like, hello, I know you have, oh, she's coming out, flipping heck. We do feed her, may I just add, but she's excited today to have some food. Wow. And this is the issue, you drop them and please grab it, Ebony. I've honestly never seen her get that excited about food before, but there we are. It's a bit like me, I suppose, and every other animal and person in this house, is that we all really like our food, but she flipping jumped out of the thing, as you guys saw, so never done that before, but there we are. It's such a nice day, and I'm just sat inside. I don't know what to do. The door is locked, but I just think Roxy's gone to work, and I'm just like, I could sit outside, but it's kind of boring. Like, there's nothing to do outside, and then there's nowhere to go. I haven't got any money. That's all I can do. I'm not just going to go for a walk on my own. It's a bit boring, so let's go back upstairs, I suppose. So it's about that time of night where I am going to go to bed. It's about 9 o'clock, but I have nothing else to do. I need to grab the fan though, which we have here, because it's so hot. And for a lot of people that are watching this, perhaps if you're in a different country or something, you're going to be thinking, well, Jaden, you probably can't see me, is what you're thinking right now. But hopefully you'll see me in a second. But you're probably thinking, Jaden, it's like, what, 15 to 16 degrees right now, apparently, according to BBC Weather. You're probably thinking, that's nothing. We get this, like, that's cold for us. But for us in England, for us in Britain, that's warm, especially for evening, for night time. You know, it's warm in here. I'm going to get the fan in here and probably have it going on later tonight, perhaps. But that's warm for us. Tomorrow's going to be 25 degrees. It's Celsius, not Fahrenheit, I think, Celsius. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Celsius. But that's 25 degrees tomorrow, apparently. I've just had a look. It's gone up. Again, for some people, that's probably, like, not very warm at all. But for us in England, that's quite warm. By quite warm, I mean we're probably all going to complain that it's too hot. Then it will rain the next day or something, and then we'll complain it's raining. That's British people. We complain a lot about the weather. We also apologise a lot, but I've made a video on that before anyway. But as I say, I'm going to head off to bed now. I'm going to end the video here. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, smash that like and subscribe if you're new around here. And other than that, see you guys next time, I suppose.